Good evening.
Good evening, teacher Ariane.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Khang, but you can call me Maxim.
What's your surname, Maxim?
My surname is Nghiêm Thái Khang.
Okay. Now, how old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
Again?
I'm 13 years old.
Okay. Now, look at this picture. They look the same, but some things are different. This is my picture and this is your picture. In my picture, the helicopter is on the left side, but in your picture, the helicopter is on the right side, okay?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to say something about my picture and you tell me how your picture is different, okay? In my picture, there is a duck on the boat.
But in my picture, there is no duck on the boat.
In my picture, Grandpa is eating a pizza.
But in my picture, Grandpa is eating an ice cream.
In my picture, the octopus is on the right side.
What? Again, teacher. But in my picture, the octopus is in the left side.
In my picture, the boy is playing a toy train.
But in my picture, the boy is playing a drum.
In my picture, there is an island in the middle of the sea.
But in my picture, there is no islands in the sea.
In my picture, the man who's taking a photo has a curly hair.
But in my picture, the man is taking photo have a brown hair.
Again.
In my picture, the man taking photo he has a straight hair.
Okay. In my picture, the woman who's standing here is wearing a shirt or a yellow shirt with a red polka dots.
But in my picture, the girl is stand have a yellow and red t-shirt.
With a straight
With the straight red
line.
line.
Alright, that is the end of part 1. Now let's go to part 2. I don't know about George Castle, but you do, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Where's George Castle?
George Castle is in the mountain.
What's the name of George Castle?
The names of George Castle is Black Castle.
Who lives in there?
The queen lives in there.
How old is George Castle?
The George Castle is 500 years old.
Okay. Is it interesting?
Yes, it is.
Alright. Now let's go to Grace Castle.
Okay.
I know about Grace Castle, but you don't know. So you can ask me some questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Where Grace Castle?
Grace's castle is in the forest.
What is the name of Grace Castle?
It's Silver Castle.
Who lives in the castle?
The artist lives in that castle.
How old is it?
It's about 1,000 years old.
It's interesting.
No, it isn't. Now, that is the end of part 2. Let's go to part 3. This is a picture story. Okay, that's what you called Grandma's Busy Day. Just look at the pictures first. Paul's parents are going out for the day. Paul is going to spend the day with Grandma. Paul's mom is saying, be good and don't make Grandma tired. Are you ready to continue the story?
Yes.
Okay, you may begin.
As the picture one, Paul is standing next to his grandma and her parents say goodbye to him. Other picture two, Paul and his grandma uh, hang out together and play badminton, but his grandma he play better. Up picture 3, they 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 are working together, and the grandma is better too. The picture 4, they are riding a horse on the beach, and the grandma is faster than Paul. The picture 5, Paul's parents come to get him come home, but they see Paul is sleeping and the grandma is playing game.
Alright, now let's talk about the film. When do you watch films?
I often watch film on the weekend.
Which film genres do you enjoy the most? Drama, comedy, action, or something else?
I like action the most.
Okay. What's the first movie you remember watching as a child? What's the first movie you remember watching as a child, when you were a child?
I often
Did you watch Doraemon?
I often watch Spider-Man.
When you were a child?
Yes.
Alright. But what's the most recent movie you watched and enjoyed?
The most movie I watch is Kung Fu Panda.
Was Kung Fu Panda. Okay. Do you prefer watching movies at home or at the cinema?
I often watch it at home with my brothers.
Why?
Because I want to be happy with my brothers, and I don't like it with too many people.
Okay. That is the end of our speaking test. Goodbye, Maxim.
Goodbye, teacher Arya.